If I would have known that these are my holy grail products back in high school, y'all could not tell me anything. I'm going to insert a clip of how I used to go to school thinking it was decent. No, you guys will not be impressed. But yeah, I came a long way. My curls came a long way, and I'm just ready to show y'all how it's done. So keep watching. Alright guys, things you will need is a detangler brush. I got mine at Walmart for just around $10. And what stood out to me was the design, which was implemented so that you can have a smooth detangling process, as you will witness throughout this video. You will also need a spray bottle filled with water. Don't come for me, I just used what I had around, but I'd highly suggest that you get a bigger bottle. And last, my holy grail product, which is the Texture ID. I picked this up from Sally Beauties. You guys need this. It's a 3-in-1, hydrates, holds, and defines. You can't find that anywhere else. Alright, so after I have half of my hair put up and squared away, I'm going to be taking my conditioner, which I accidentally picked up at Walmart. I highly suggest that you use whatever you have around. At this point in time, the main goal right now is just to have your hair wet, conditioned, and detangled. So without further ado, after I evenly distribute my conditioner, I'm just going to be taking my detangler brush and going over my hair so we don't have any problems. Also, what I attempted to do throughout this conditioning process was to, of course, section it off and condition one section at a time, like I stated before. But I'm doing this so the conditioner can stay and sit on that section before I start detangling. So after I finish the first section, I'm moving on to section number 2 and section number 3 and section number 4. And then when it comes to detangling, I'm going to go back to section number 1, and I'm going to start detangling that section first, because that's the section that has been sitting there the longest. Unfortunately though, I only had like 2 or 3 rubber bands, so it was hard to work with. So after my hair is wet, conditioned, and detangled, I'm washing it out, of course, and from there I'm just sectioning it off in 2 big parts. I prefer top and bottom, so when I'm actually in the process of doing the wash and go, if you will, it's way simpler for me to part the sections up. Alright, so I just sectioned my hair in a smaller little piece here. It may need to be even smaller than that, but it's still pretty damp. I just like it dripping wet. When it comes to this Texture ID, you definitely want to have your hair like literally just out of the shower, dripping wet type of situation. So I'm just taking some mist and just spraying that in my hair. So now I'm just taking my detangler brush again, and I'm just sectioning it off. Now that I haven't sectioned it off anyways, I'm just still making sure that we don't have any problems with these sections. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing initially is taking a quarter-sized amount of the Texture ID, and I'm going to be evenly distributing that throughout my small section. Now, I do want to let you guys know, the smaller the part, the more defined the curl. So if you are running late or just short for time, of course you're going to be more obligated to having bigger sections. That's okay, but I mean, I would just spend more time actually running your hand through that section then. So I do take my time when it comes to running my hands through it, because you know, that's where you get the actual results from. If you can't already tell, I don't put a great deal of energy into having clean section parts. From past experience, I just feel as though it takes that much longer for the process to be completed when no one's actually looking at those parts deep in the back of your hair. And yeah, I mean, but if you want better manageable hair, I highly suggest you go grab some extra scrunchies, clips, even a rat tail comb. But personal experience, I just like doing it that way. It's, you know, personal preference, to each his own.
DavidSoniaBeats.com. Purchase beats with no tax.
So around the top of my head is where I like to get a little bit more precise on my parting. Unfortunately, during the video, my rat tail comb had broke. So with that being said, I tried my best with the part. It didn't look bad, but yeah, it could have been straighter. So alright, so this is how my hair looks directly after the process of applying the Texture ID. Once you apply that product on, it may look a little pasty, heavy on your hair, but as your hair dries, it'll die down and go back to your natural hair color. At this time, if you are pressed for time or running late, if anything, you definitely want to attach a diffuser on your blow dryer and give it about 20 minutes of evenly blow drying your hair. Alright, and that's all there is to my everyday wash and go routine. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, till next time, guys. Bye.